What's up, my Poke trainers? Welcome to Geek Out Industries. I'm Mike, and today I am bringing you Budget Deck Sunday. And as you guys know, that means a budget deck. Now, before we get started, I just want to say quickly, I do daily Pokemon TCG videos. That's from pulls, deck profiles, documentaries, everything. If you want to support the channel, feel free to go to Patreon. I've got a couple more patrons actually. Thank you very much for subscribing. Your names always go up the front at the start of every video, and I've got a 1,000 subscriber giveaway going at the moment. If you want to know how to enter that, go check out the link below. You get to win one of these t-shirts and 5 booster packs, and there will be 3 winners. That draw will be drawn when I get to 1,000 subscribers. Okay. Right, back to this deck profile. I just want to say quickly about it. It is amazing. Okay, this is more expensive than the normal budget deck I do. I feel that this could be definitely semi-competitive if I upgraded it with Tapu Lilies and some extra cards. But my limit, I say $60 is the most I'll spend on a budget deck, and this is incredible. It's honestly amazing, and I'll get on with it right now. So here are the Pokemon. I run 4 Bulbasaurs. These are the Shining Legends one. I just like it because of the artwork. I think that is a cute looking Bulbasaur, and he's normally so angry, but there he looks quite happy and content. I run, same as Ivysaur as well, lovely artwork. I run 3 Ivysaurs. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused and poisoned. That I have never really used, but that is really nice as a stage 1 attack if that's what you have out at the moment. I know it costs a lot, but it's just nice to see a stage 1 with something decent that can extend your game a little bit, if that makes sense. Now I run 4 of these Venusaurs sheerly because I need to make sure I get that hit to get him out. Normally I build 4, 3 and 3 if I'm doing from basic to stage 2, but I felt when I only had 3 I wasn't drawing him enough, so I had to put 4 in. This is the Piece de Resistance, and it is the Shining Genesect. I run 3 of him. I would run 4, but that pushed the deck over to $75 rather than $70, so I kept it here with 3. Well, $70, not $75, because these are about $10 each. I'll tell you exactly why I use him and him if you're not already familiar with this. Genesect's attack, Gaia Blast, is awesome. This attack does 50 damage, and this attack does 20 more damage times the amount of grass energies attached to this Pokemon. Right? Okay. Now, when you couple that with Jungle Totem, each basic grass energy attack your Pokemon provides 2. Okay? So, in theory, you could have 2 energies on this, just 2 energies, yeah? But that would equate to 4. So you're hitting with 80 plus the 50. It's incredible. Just using this. It's so good. Like, you can OP this card just by this. It's just amazing. It is honestly amazing. And it works so well. Next card is Mr. Mime. Buzzwall stopper, really. Stop anything from getting hit from your bench because of that bench barrier. This will be going out of rotation, which is unfortunate. And then I've got QT Fly. I run 2 QT Flies and 2 Rabombies, sheerly for the Honey Gatherer ability, so you get to search your deck for 2 basic energy cards, reveal them and put them into your hand, and then reshuffle your deck once every turn. So that gets you the guaranteed energy for the Genesect that is boosted by the Jungle Totem of the Venusaur. How incredible is it? You can get the picture already. It's all about this card. It's just, I know it's only 130, but when it's fully powered, you can have 4 energies on there. That would give you 160 plus the 50. That's 210 damage. Incredible. Incredible. That's it for the Pokemon. Here are the item cards. Now, I put 2 rescue stretchers in, sheerly because I mean, let's be honest, 130 HP is quite low. Any real decent Pokemon's going to be knocking that out quite quickly. So it's important to get these this rescue stretcher to get him back in to your hand. I run 2 rare candies, and these are again important so I can skip that initial evolving stage of the Ivysaur, go straight from Bulbasaur to Venusaur and have that on my bench. I run 4 Ultra Balls, as you can imagine. I don't need to tell you why, but I will just in case you need to know. You discard 2 cards, any 2 cards from your hand, and you get to draw a Pokemon, any Pokemon. So that's really useful. So if I've got, for example, I've got the Bulbasaur and I've got the Venusaur, I don't have a rare candy in my hand, and I need the Ivysaur, I can Ultra Ball for the Ivysaur to get the Ivysaur out, so that in 2 turns time I can get my Venusaur on the bench. It's long-winded this way, but you know, it's all helpful. 2 Professor's Letter, I don't need to run 4 because of the Honey Gather ability, but it never hurts to have these energies in your hand whenever you can. Wishful Baton, if you don't know what this does, basically if you've got any energies attached to a Pokemon, so if this had 5 energies attached to it, basic energy, so grass energies, gets knocked out, I get to put 3 of these basic energies onto another Pokemon on my bench. So if I've got this Genesect has got no energies attached to it, this one does, I can swap them, bang, so he's gone. Wishful Baton means that I can transfer 3 of those energies into him, and then he's ready to go. Awesome, right? I know. And then I run 4 stadium cards, and this is Aether's Paradise Conservation Area, because it gives you an extra, well, it gives you quite a lot of protection, 30 damage less. You might think, oh, that's not that much, but if, you know, someone's hitting for 130, and a lot of these basic GX's attacks do hit for 130, with this up there, they're only hitting for 100. So that gives me an extra turn with a Genesect without them taking a prize card, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Right, that's it for the item cards. So here are the supporters. I've got 1 Bridget. I'd never run more than 1 Bridget. 1 Bridget is far more than enough. If you don't know what Bridget is, you get to look for 3 basic Pokemon or 1 EX. Skylar, I run 2 of these. Skylar's brilliant because you get to search your deck for any trainer card and reveal it. So that's absolutely awesome for picking up any trainer cards you might need, like a rare candy, for example. Professor Oak, discard your hand, draw 7. Again, that's just to make sure you can grab energies, really. 4 Cynthias for draw power for anything. You know how that works. Shuffle your hand back into your deck, then draw 6 cards. And 2 Guzmas. That's just to deal with any full power Pokemon I don't want to actually attack at that time or have an answer for right then and there. Awesome cards. That's it for the supporters. Okay, so for the energy, I run, as you can imagine, quite a lot of grass energy. I run 10 grass energies and 4 DCEs. I was tempted to get rid of 2 DCEs and run more grass energies, but I found that I needed DCEs to get the attacks powered up quite quickly. And, you know, sacrificing 2 grass energies didn't really affect it. In fact, it worked better this way round. So 4 DCEs and 10 grass energies. So that's that deck. Right, so there's that deck. It's really fun to play, and honestly, when you get it right, it's just peng. Did I just use the word peng? If I was going to do this with no issue, I would definitely hit a couple of Tapu Lilies in there, get rid of 1 line of QT Fly and Rabombi, replace 2 of those with Tapu Lilies for that Wonder Tag. I'd take out, because I have the Wonder Tag, I'd probably take out a Cynthia and Skylar and replace those 2 with item cards, and they would probably be max elixir. In fact, I'd find I'd probably cut a couple of other item cards as well to find max elixir. I was going to put them in this build, but 4 max elixirs right now are running about £24, so that's about $38. So I cut them all completely. Just one of them, put the deck way over 65. It runs really nicely as it is, especially on Pokemon Online. Against meta decks, it's not going to stand up particularly well. You're going to take a couple of prize cards, but you're not going to really win unless you're really lucky. But yeah, there's that deck. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts. As always, remember to like, comment and subscribe. I love getting back to your comments. And remember, don't freak out.